Hey everybody, good morning. It's Saturday. I think it's August 29th or 30th, 2013. I gotta act quick here because I've got too much stuff to do. The kids give me 5 minutes to come out and make a video, but I just got finished watching a documentary rather, from the 90s called Atlantis, or it was the Lost Atlantis or something like that. It's a 5-part series. It's like 5 hours long. It took me 3 days to watch it. It's one of those shows that I kind of avoid because, I don't like to gain my information from television. But this is one where they explained all this Ashtar Command and the ascension and where all these ascended masters come from and where a lot of these theories from today come from. You hear about spirit science. If you've ever watched Spirit Science, it's kind of a cartoon format. But I said, where do they get this information? And so I delved back to find the roots of this information and find it goes back farther and farther and farther. But at some point, it says, hey, at some point you have to believe the channelers are actually receiving this information. And due to the fact that so many false prophecies about the end of the world from this Ashtar Command have been found, I have a hard time believing any of it. And however, I'm still delving into it. I wrote down a couple notes because the belief is that Jesus, the original name was Jesus, was Sananda, and that he was what I believe the brother of Ashtar, sent to help us. Basically, these people are saying that they are God's assistants, or they would be Jesus, or what you may call it. A lot of this has to do with Hitler's occult purposes. The reason why World War II started, which I'm going to save for another video, but it's a deep idea that these people are supposed to be moving and ascending into this new dimension. So I just found this interesting, idea that they said that there were 144,000 ascended masters, which you can see how that was dragged over into the Jehovah's Witnesses. Into their 144,000 will be saved and go to heaven. You start to find these numbers over and over, and you start to find these ideas over and over. And I just find these kind of ridiculous. These people, these Ashtar Command, they always have blonde hair, blue eyes. They're always all spacey looking with these nice suits on, and they show these pictures with all this etheric beauty. It just seems too, too perfect, and it kind of ties into a lot of these other ideas. But at the same time, if there are these higher beings that want us to go into these other realms of consciousness, that's all fine and dandy. But I just kind of wanted to say that one of the ideas that I came up with through this whole thing was an explanation of duality and non-duality, because I made videos in the past where I said that I don't believe in duality. And then there have been times when duality is almost ever present and obvious. And after a few discussions about it, I realized that it's all in the perception of what duality means. Is there an opposite for every single thing? However, the concept that I came up with was that perhaps instead of saying there's duality or non-duality, perhaps this three-dimensional life is the duality. And our goal is to move out of it and beyond it to where there is no duality. And that may seem like an open-ended statement, but it really got me thinking, because I saw opposites a lot when I was younger, and now I don't see those so much because I've learned how to tie in things that I thought were negative into being positive, or attributes that are important to humans in order to move forward. So I started thinking perhaps duality and non-duality is nothing more than a state of mind. And a lot of folks would say, no, it's either good or bad. It doesn't matter how you see it or perceive it. Evil is evil. An evil action is evil. And I always have this, like killing someone. If two people are killing someone over their religions, you can't say that it's evil. You can say that it's just ignorance, misconceptions about the right reason to do things. So maybe there is a wider question of duality. Maybe it is an idea that there is duality, but our goal is to ascend past that and move beyond it in our own minds, in our own hearts. So that was my thought on duality. It's not as cut and dry as we think, and maybe we can shift that whole thing. I got some other stuff I want to do. I'm going to save this for a different video because it's interesting. But peace.